Hi, I'm Jeanette with 40 Kennels, and I am here with Carol, our newest pack member, and we are training Carol to raise these puppies, our service dogs, our therapy dogs, our family reliable companions. So we're working with Tippy's puppies today, and they are in their transitional developmental period. Do you know what days are marked by that?
I think it's 14 to 21.
Yep, days 14 to 21. So we talked the last couple days ago about handling, how we handle puppies during this age.
Okay.
The other thing is now, as he's walking, ears are opening. So sound exposure is incredibly important at this stage as well. And if we do it wrong, we can create problems. So
they're not all the way open, but
No.
by 21 days they will be?
So we want to do 1 time a day, a startle response, startle recovery response activity.
Okay.
1 time a day, 3 repetitions, that's it. Because there might be some ears open, but not all, or some are just partially open. So
Okay.
by the time we get to 21, they all should be open.
Okay.
So there's a few things, so I want you to keep in mind when we do this, things you're looking for. Why don't you tell me, what do you think we're looking for when we make a loud noise?
Well, I would think that they would startle and like jerk.
Okay.
Their eyes might come open. They might kind of cuddle in to try to comfort themselves, maybe.
Okay. And when do you think, if we do the noise, at what point do you think you shouldn't do it, or that you should stop and reevaluate? What would you be seeing if we needed to pull back?
If they didn't settle.
Okay.
If they just continued to be agitated.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really agitated or shaking.
Shaking,
So if they
okay.
shake, that's kind of their...
Do they vocalize?
They could vocalize, yeah. There could
Okay.
be some crying, shaking. So the whole point is to do it. We want them to practice nerve strength. So
Okay.
for example, just like Jenna, who struggles with anxiety, I can't change who she is. I can't change who these puppies are, and I don't want to. But I want to give them the tools so that things aren't so stressful. So with Jenna, with her anxiety, I'm trying to give her tools to, with little sayings like breathe in bravery, breathe out the butterflies, and kind of make her do things that would otherwise stress her out, not give her an out, because then I
Right.
feel like she'll never have those tools to be, I don't want her to miss out on things in life because of her
Right.
anxiety,
But you also know like how far to push her, where she's
Yeah.
just gonna like
fall apart totally.
Yeah.
And I still struggle with that. Sometimes I push a little too hard, and sometimes I maybe let her have the easy way out so that she's not practicing how to handle or deal with her anxiety. So it's the same things with our puppies. So every puppy, we don't want to change who they are. We're going to value and love our sensitive, sweet puppies just the same as our confident, assertive, motivated puppies. But we want to give them the tools to handle stress in life.
Okay.
So practicing the startle recovery and building up nerve strength, so the more times you do something, it's not as stressful, right? Okay, so
when you
yeah.
said 3 times, do you
Bang,
mean
bang,
bang, bang?
bang.
Okay, not 3 times separate. Okay.
No, and you don't ever want to do it if they're separated from each other. Why do you think that?
They don't have a security. They don't have mom.
Yeah, at this age, they have to be together. That's the way it's supposed to be. So we're even in the whelping box, the safety of the whelping box. They can smell that, they know that, and then they're with each other as well. Now, when we advance through curriculum, those are things will change. It won't be in the whelping box. We'll work them out of the whelping box. We'll work them outside. We'll work them in different places because we're still practicing nerve strength. Okay. So,
So they're all asleep.
They're all asleep, yep. So, we can kind of try to wake them up, or I just start low. I start real
Okay.
quiet and work my way up.
Okay.
There. What is that?
Ooh, a
A little bit of
growl.
sound, yeah. So acknowledging, we know ears are open there.
Ooh, I saw
And again, another. So who is that?
a green. He's the most vocal too.
Yeah.
I mean, he.
Overall, huh? Yeah. Good. So I did it again, no growl. That's what I want.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if I would have stopped after that first growl, I'm teaching them just like with the handling. that him being fearful or being upset by something or trying to control the situation by growling, I'll stop. I don't want that either.
So by growling, that's a sign of control?
Well, it could be, hey, stop that, I don't like that. And if
Okay.
I do that, then I'm just giving him his way too. So, and life's not that way, right? You don't get your
Right.
way all the time. So we
Dang
want
it.
him to, I know, right? We want him to know, hey, this is gonna happen, it's okay, but you can't necessarily control it. Again, practicing that nerve strength. Do you have any other questions about our sound exposure?
So other than that loud noise, there's lots of other loud noises in the world. And I
Okay.
know we run the vacuum here, and so they're, getting used to that. But really, other than that, well, when I knock the beds down, and that's a start.
That's a startle. Yeah.
But like
Fall on the
there's,
floor. Yeah,
Bicycles,
airplanes, fireworks,
Yeah.
bicycles, cars, babies crying.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a sound exposure CD that we will play every day at nap time in the middle of the day, so that we don't have to listen to it. So after our morning, because believe me, when the babies cry and the fireworks, so after we finish our morning shift, everybody's settled in for nap time, we'll play that sound exposure CD, which is about 2 hours long, exposing them to the variety of sounds. So we just let that play. We also do habitual noise, could be leaving the TV on, leaving the radio on. We do classical music, and then we also have quiet time. So there's a lot more than just one loud banging, sound. It's all different types of sound.
And you do that all throughout the day?
Yes, every day. Part of just the sound exposure, one portion of the curriculum. And again, evaluating the litter, each litter individually is really important too. So if we would have just banged the pan and they all showed a negative response, what would you have done?
Stopped.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what does that tell you?
They're fearful.
They're fearful, they're not ready yet.
Okay.
Or we need to change the sound. Maybe they're not ready for such a high-pitched sound, they're just getting their hearing. So
Okay.
maybe we need to do something softer above
Okay.
them, like that little shaker I have.
Okay.
Or just a clap, something, hi buddy, I know, something a little softer, and then try again tomorrow. The one thing about puppies is they mature really quickly. By 8 weeks, we have to have them ready to go into training or go home.
Right.
So even waiting 24 hours can mean all the difference in the world. So we never want to push them into that fearful state, but we also want to work them and teach them how to handle stresses in life. I'm Jeanette with 40 Kennels, and we are changing breeding from bad to badass, and this is just another little snippet of our advanced service dog curriculum with just talking about the noise exposure, the startle recovery, shaping emotional responses. We don't want to change who our puppies are, but we want to give them the best tools to be the best they can be. Whether that's a service dog, whether it's a therapy or facility dog, or whether a reliable family companion.
Right.
Thank you, Carol.
Thanks,
Another
Jeanette.
lesson. Bye.